drives, but I forgot my license, and we have to pick up a crib across town at the Babies R Us. So we rented a truck, and now he's driving a bigger rig than he's used to, and he just had us all over the road while he was hand cranking up his window.
Don't make me nervous.
We're getting off at 215 West.
215 West? Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
Get over.
Fuck.
You're fine.
Hey, put on some country music. Make some country music in this truck.
At the mall. Orange Julius. What do I got? Ooh. 2 packets of Starkist reduced sodium tuna. This place looked like maybe a good option. Fortunately, there's no white meat. It's all brown meat, thigh meat. Probably a bunch of
Cinnabon's
oil.
closed out. They didn't pay their rent.
Cinnabon closed is a catastrophe. Who would ever close such a beautiful store?
They didn't pay their rent.
They didn't pay their rent?
That's how they got closed.
Stupid. Anyway, we're shopping for MPA subs close for the Arnold. Gonna go train legs. It's 5. Gotta hurry up. I'm gonna have some turkey because I have no meat that's cooked. It's just your Foster Farms already made turkey from Costco. 2 slices of bread, and then fat-free cheese, and some mustard from Trader Joe's. About 35 grams of carbs, and then gotta hurry up home for Toastmasters. So I gotta hustle right now. But yeah, I'm having carbs pre-workout. Usually don't. It's usually always 0 carbs, but the weekend drained me. Quick fact, you guys might not know, but after attending the Milos training camp seminar, he's been mass produced in Walmarts and other stores. So this drink right here actually supplies you with the perfect amount of sugar for an entire intense giant set training routine. Sugar used is actually just glucose polymers, dextrose. Just kidding, obviously. It's actually cane sugar, unfortunately, which is cut with some fructose. Sucrose is fructose and glucose, so that's no bueno. Once that liver glycogen's filled up, you're effed. That's not really a priority, so. I think we need to get some A&W diet or mug diet. You know what? Forget the name brands. I'm going Diet Cream Soda, great value style, 84 cents. Diet root beer, 84 cents. Forget that mug and that A&W. What else we got here? Diet ginger ale. Man, this is like the multi-mill version of diet sodas. You know what I really wish they had? I wish they had Diet Dad's root beer or Diet RC Cola. Don't ever get Diet Fanta or Diet Sunkist because there is usually modified food starch in there, guys. Modified food starch and a bunch of other crap. A lot of extra ingredients. All right, late night cooking. I got some Costco Top Round, which actually looks as lean as the Eye of Round. Eye of Round's usually a little leaner, but this looks visually very good. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot. Nothing new there. Rachel's not gonna let me cook fish in the house because the oven will sink up the house. I'm gonna just straight up grill frozen chicken from a frozen state onto the grill pan in the oven. It'll be fine. Because it's raining outside, I can't grill outside, so I have to do everything indoors. And I'm gonna cook the chicken from a frozen state, which you can't season it, so I have to season it whenever it's done. And I'll let you see, we'll see how that turns out. So this is the underneath part of the top round roast, and I usually have a layer to cut off of fat or gristle or whatever, but this piece of meat is as pure as I've seen a top round roast. Very impressive. It's like not marbled at all. Like I said, it's usually an underneath layer I have to cut off, but I really don't have to cut off much of anything. So I'm gonna come over here, put it in the old crock pot, which I'll show you, I'll tell you what I put in it. Same as last time, old French onion soup. Got rid of that. Some garlic, and beef broth. That's it. We're gonna let this simmer for slow cook on low, probably 12 hours or more. So there you go, guys. That top round from Costco, I'm impressed. Better than I have round, or at least as good this time. All right, frozen chicken is now cooked chicken, and it is really very lean. There's nothing I had to trim off. And I put some red pepper, black pepper, and then diced up some onions, and just threw it on the chicken. And that's what it looks like. So from a frozen state, cooked perfectly fine. And this is just starting, so put it on for 12 hours. It's been on for an hour. Slow process, slower the better. It'll be more tender, obviously, the slower you cook it. Two hours left, so it's been about a little over 9.5 hours. Let's check on it. Oh wow, there you go. Ooh, it's done. Delicious. All right, guys. Looks like it took a little bit less than I thought, so 9.5 hours. And this is ready to go. I'm gonna eat this. All right, top round's done from Costco. This is a good piece. All right, guys, no fish in the house, new rule. So I cook my tilapia or any fish on the outside grill sometimes. So what I do is this. I just lay the grill, or I lay a foil on top of the grill. Simple as that. I put the fish on, sometimes even from a frozen state. I don't season them until they thaw out and they're warm. I'm just gonna do sea salt, pepper, and red crushed pepper, but also put Pam cooking spray on the foil so you can obviously slide these off the foil without sticking too much. But that's what we do. Obviously directly on the grill would be a mess. The foil's easy cleanup. No cooking in the oven because it stinks at the house. So very simple. I got the top round roast you saw earlier in the crock pot, some barbecued fish, and I did cook that chicken in the oven as well. All right, tilapia is off the grill, and as you can see, it has a little golden crust. In my opinion, guys, I just think it enhances the fish's flavor literally like 30%. Just tastes better. So this tastes a lot better than the oven. Has that nice grill flavor to it, a little smoky. That crust is delicious, so it really makes the fish a lot better. So there it is. I think it looks pretty good. All right, guys, been working all day, and I'm gonna go work out now. It's 7:30 at night. Had no carbs. Had these in the cupboard for a long time. It's like Halloween pasta, and I'm gonna have 2 ounces, which is around 47 carbs, with chicken breast, pre-workout. So I'm adding a little bit of carbs during the week. I did about 45 to 50 minutes of cardio on the stationary bike, not intervals, and yeah, just having some pasta and chicken. All right, guys, so I'm driving home from the gym, recklessly filming myself, and it's Wednesday, Valentine's Day, and I made reservations for Rachel and I gotta admit, I'm just not always thinking so clear as far as doing romantic or special things for my significant other. She likes to go out and dress up and whatnot, and she deserves it. I'm always so occupied and busy with my work and what I'm doing. I don't always think clearly about other people and their feelings and show affection and all that stuff. So I made reservations at a place that I feel is, I don't know, the reviews look good. It's called, what is it called? I just freaking forgot. What the hell is it called? Oh, Todd's Unique Dining. Todd's Unique Dining. Anyway, the prices were like $4, signs on Yelp. All excellent reviews. It's a really quaint, quiet little place from what I could tell. Good atmosphere. So made reservations for 8. She doesn't really know where we're going, so I'm taking her out, kind of surprising her. And the menu is, I didn't really care. All I cared about is her, as far as her being pregnant and her not being able to eat certain seafood, pretty much all seafood actually, and of course raw meat or rare meat. So they said they can accommodate anything, they can customize stuff. So we're gonna go there tonight. I'll just make do with whatever, because it's really her night, our night I should say, but I'm not gonna bitch about food. I'm just gonna deal with it and have a good time. So we're gonna be going to Todd's Unique Dining. I think that's what it's called. We're gonna find out, because I'm gonna film it, but I gotta go home, shower, get ready, and be on time for our reservation. So just got done training shoulders, giant set fashion, because yeah, I'm invigorated and motivated after Milos' training camp. I always am an advocate of giant sets, but I haven't done them for quite some time because the gyms here in Vegas are so crowded. So I resorted back to this 24-hour fitness, kind of a little bit farther from me, 20 minutes, and it's more deserted. And so that's what I did today, and I did 12 exercises in a row for shoulders, and I did 3 rotations. It's phenomenal, and it works out great because I can't go that heavy because I'm still recovering my right shoulder, which is, it's unreal. Like, my left shoulder was my issue where I injured it, and then my right shoulder overcompensated and I injured that one, and now the left one feels fine. So it's like I just can't catch a freaking break. Anyway, I better start driving, but that's what we're doing tonight. There we are, and we're late. Where's the beautiful wife? All right, let's see what this place is all about. Filet mignon. Meatloaf. Beautiful. First meal of the day, guys. It's 11, just an hour cardio on the bike. What do we have here? We have my crock pot top round roast with fat-free melted cheese and some nice Taco Bell mild sauce to replicate some sorry excuse for a Mexican dish, but actually tastes really good. And then a protein shake. So it's 11. Starting my meals a little late today. Just sharing what I'm doing differently with my beef. So yeah, I'll use barbecue sauce as a brisket or do a little weird spin on it like this. I think mild sauce or any Taco Bell sauce is imperative for people that are starving, dieting. I think it makes food taste better, obviously.
These PT chains in Vegas, and Matt just picked me up from bar class, and he just got done at the gym. And I said, hey, I think the new PT's is open. Want to go? And I was half joking, but he was all about it. So here we are. We're celebrating because we cleaned our house, our rental so well that we got my deposit pretty much almost back. So that's something to celebrate about. Yeah. $3,100 and minus $50. So that does not matter. We thought we were going to get like less than half back or nothing. I know, because they were being difficult. But we got the whole thing back. So we're gonna celebrate at PT's and get a meal here. A real cheap one. Well, I have this chicken breast stick that I got from Sprouts because I'm starving. I just did giant sets and cardio and picked her up. Went to Target and did a little bit of registry baby shopping. So I need to eat. So let's see what we get inside here. Watching the game.
Go Flurry.
Golden Knights.
And the U.S. team over there.
Yeah, it's hockey. It's all about the hockey here. awaiting my pretzel bites. I need carbs and I feel a little deflated. Pretzel bites, confirmed with no butter or oil. Thank you. And then, is that honey mustard or like honey mayo mustard?
Yeah.
Might have to go for the regular mustard, but I'm excited. Love it.
Way too much.
Plain chicken, rice, no butter, oil. Veggies, no butter, oil. Rachel with a shitload of cheese.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
No, it's delicious. Put some ketchup on that.
Oh, I hate ketchup.
These are almost gone. Someone needs a nail trimming. Someone's scratching the shit out of me. Look at his adorable long feet. Has he started the growling process yet?
No.
I think you put him in ecstasy from combing his fur.
Sorry. I know. You're okay.
He's like a little koala bear. So preparing some food. I have the pork tenderloin medallions, but I'm cutting them up into slices. I'm going to marinate them with chicken and do the teriyaki marinade with the soy sauce and the Splenda. So yeah, I usually sear these on the grill, but I'm cutting them up. So it'll be mixed in with the chicken, but you can see how lean it is. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, got the marinade ready. As I've shown in other videos, you know it's pretty much the soy sauce with sucralose. I had some of this teriyaki sauce left over that I want to get rid of, so I dumped some of that in there too. So I did around, I'd say maybe a cup of soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of teriyaki, several squirts of sucralose, then I diluted with water, stirred that up, and now I'm going to shift it into the pork bag, which is mixed with a little chicken, and the chicken. So I'm going to marinate this overnight for probably 12 hours at least, maybe 15 hours. Pork looks good though. It's very, very pure and lean. Done with the pork and chicken. Nothing really new here. The pork, as you can tell, is just a little darker. I mixed it in with the chicken, marinated for probably 15 hours. So yeah, there's a nice combination of proteins there. Pork and chicken mix really well. You can either have them separate, but I just basically mixed them all together into one so I can have a little bit of each protein per meal. So it turned out really good. I would definitely advise you guys to let your meats marinate for over 12 hours so they really soak and embed into the actual meat, because I've done it less and the flavor doesn't stick very well. Stopped by the farmer's market today. I usually get the sourdough. I got the honey whole wheat, which is 0 fat, is what they say. And I've been doing carbs pre-workout, so I'm going to do my fat-free jalapeno jack with a fat-free piece of Kraft single over that. And my pre-workout carbs have only been like 30 to 40 grams. And then I might have some post-workout carbs. So this whole week, that's what I've been doing. And I slapped this over here to have a little combination of the fat-free plastic cheese. And I'm going to put this on the little pan and press it down. And this will be my meal with a protein shake around 30 minutes before my workout, maybe an hour. We'll see. Remember, oops, I weigh it down with the coffee pot to try to get a little bit more golden. Put more pressure on it, and then it gets that nice golden crust with the non-stick spray. And that's how we do it. So that'll be eaten right now. And there's still protein in it, because you got to remember the cheese component in there still is pretty much all protein. There's no fat. So probably has like 10 to 12 grams of protein just from the cheese, and then I have a protein shake. Voila. Alright guys, so I'm training at a new EOS. Driving back from screen printing today for some MPA subs clothes. And I saw a new grand opening of the EOS. And That's why I moved to Vegas, is to just train as many gyms as possible. So we're gonna train here and see what it's all about. I have a feeling since it's not an old Gold's Gym, it's gonna be not as good as the other old EOSs, which were really Gold's Gyms. So it's probably be more commercialized with cleaner, but it probably won't be as hardcore. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Hopefully I can do some giant sets. It won't be too crowded here. I'll give you my review once I'm inside and checking out the place. Let's see. Gym sucks. Hated it. It's crowded, first of all, but it's a brand new facility. So their model is essentially, in my opinion, it's very similar like an Anytime Fitness, where it's minimal equipment for as machines, and even benches and stuff. It's like one of each thing. So if a station's filled up or it's crowded, then you're pretty much screwed. So obviously giant sets are out of the question, let alone just finding a certain machine for some muscle you're training that day. If it's crowded, you're screwed. So I got to experience. I'll probably never come back to this location again. But the cool thing was it was super clean, kind of like LA Fitness when they first started opening up. Very clean, everything. The bathrooms are very nice. The cardio cinema's cool. So if you do a lot of cardio, then it's definitely worth it to a certain extent to have a membership here for $10 a month just to do cardio, because you literally will do 2 hours even and not even know you're doing it, because it's enjoyable to watch a enticing movie. But as far as the training, it was terrible. So terrible that I did chest, tried to do giant sets. So I did a station with like dumbbells, barbells, everything set up in like my little bench area. And of course my shoulder was kind of feeling a little better, but kicking up dumbbells for several exercises in a row, even light, triggered the shoulder a little bit. So anyway, that was this new EOS, and I'm not gonna come back, that's for damn sure. I'm all about the old school 24-hour fitnesses, to be honest with you. LVAC is good, but it's too crowded here. The other EOSs that I go to, or EOS, I don't know which it is called, EOS, are good because they are old, closed down Gold's Gyms that reopened as EOS. So those are good because the equipment's pretty rugged and extensive. This is just a new, almost Anytime Fitness, pretty much. Alright guys, day after the ice cream frenzy. It's 11 a.m. and I want to go over my blood work that I did and the results of 10 weeks post shotgun prep on just my 200 milligrams of testosterone and 2 IUs of growth. So everything looks pretty decent except my lipids I'm not too happy with. So so the hematology, hemoglobin, hematocrit, MCV, MCH, all that is in range. So there's no marker on high on that. So blood viscosity is good. Red blood cells are in check. Kidneys look good. Creatinine level is 0.93. So very healthy. The EGFR is 111, which is very good. So kidneys are awesome. So my kidney health is on point. Let's see. So cholesterol, total cholesterol is 164, which is good. Top end's 200. Triglycerides are good, 77. Top end is 149, I believe. So triglycerides and total cholesterol is good. Now, here's where it sucks. The HDL still sucks. I did do a blood test I didn't share with you guys 2 weeks post shotgun prep, and HDL was 19. It's 27 now, which is still not very good. I want it to be 38 to 40. So HDL is 27, which kind of pisses me off. And LDL is 122, which is high. The high normal is 99. So LDL is a little elevated and HDL is a little low. So that is not too exciting for me. I'm not too happy about that. But it's improved since 2 weeks post-show. Now it's 10 weeks. So it is progressing, but I'm not so happy. So testosterone was high. Of course, I did inject the day before, but testosterone's at 1086. which is within range but very high normal, which is awesome. Which I think that's why the estrogen's a little high, because estrogen's high too, maybe because of the injection the day before, the timing of it, but estrogen is 59, and the top normal range is 45, so it's 14 or so points over, so it's a little high, but I feel fine. IGF-1's phenomenal. So off my 2 units of expired green top GH, which should be downgraded and rendered a little bit more useless because of the degradation, it's not. My IGF's, 416 off 2 units in the morning. The high end of IGF is like 246, and I'm at 418 or whatever. Yeah, 418.